What it is, it's your boy, Dutch the Damon, and you now watching Damon Time with Dutch. On today's episode of Prison Stories Uncut, we ain't telling no story, but we is going to touch on the topic. Now, today's subject matter, parole and probation in the state of Maryland and how it affected my life tremendously. Now, when you get released, after serving all that time, underdid all that time, get released, they going to tell you, like, boy, look, you got 3 days to get your ass down there in that parole and probation spot, right? If you don't, you coming back on a violation, right? So, you know me, I'm not playing no game with these people. I went down there the first day I was out, went down there, got my business clear, right? Now, when I met my probation officer, I could tell he ain't had no problem violating the nigga. I could tell, right? So I was not going to play with Jim, right? So, being as though they didn't parole me, I went on here to mandatoried out, I was on probation, right? Now, this man tell me I got to report 3 days a week for face-to-face and then an additional day for the kiosk machine. Because if you're a gun offender, you got to come up there and put your hand on that machine, right? Crazy, right? So 4 times out the week, I got to report to see this man. It's only 5 regular days in the week. You feel me? So the flip side to that is like, I gotta work. I got to work. I gotta support. So if I got to come see you 4 times out the week, Jim, how am I going to explain this to my boss, man? So I was having all kind of employment issues, man. It's a double-edged sword. They telling you you got to work, but then they telling you got to report. And you got to report during work hours. Come on, man. Something wrong with that system, man. Ain't no way in the world you got me down here 4 days out the week and I got to work 6 days out the week, man. It's ridiculous, man. That shit is a trap. I don't know how I did it. I got locked up a couple times, but I had to beat my charges. I used to be out there on bullshit charges and they be offering me time served and I couldn't take time served because it would violate my probation and I really had to sit out there months and months because I was on a probation hold. I couldn't get no bail. So I really had to sit out at county months and months, man, for no reason, just to beat the charge and go home. Just to beat the charge and go home. Losing time out your life. Probation is a trap because if you don't beat that charge, you're going to go back. You're going to get that backup time. I had 20 years on the back end that was waiting on me if I violated. So if I would have went ahead and took time served, they would have gave me that 20 years on the back end for getting in trouble while I'm on probation. So they know what they're doing. The only reason they offer you time served, man, only reason why they offer you time served is so that they can get you on the back end with that backup time, man. That shit had a big effect on my life. I'm trying to work, hurry up and get off, hurry up and make it up there before it closed. I went through a lot with that for 5 years straight, and I'm still here right now talking to you about it. Never got violated, man. So I'm living proof it can be done. It can be done if you stay focused and you serious about it, man. You can get out here and prosper and complete that probation.